Hello, I'm James, and I'm an old guy in Europe. Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of An Old Guy in Europe. This week, after overcoming and resolving several technical issues, some of which you will see in this week's video, like my big fat thumbs over the lens of the camera from time to time, and trying to figure out how to quiet down the wind with the only equipment that I have, which is this stuff right here. So anyway, I think it worked out all right. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So here we are in the middle of August, the height of the high season. This is where we left off last time. And if you saw episode 8, this area looked quite a bit different. It is a holiday weekend in the middle of the high season. It's a Friday morning, and it is already very busy. So just to reorient, this is where we left off the last time, and we are now going to head north to San Sebastian. I'm going to head up that hill, and I'll see you when I get there. One of the features of Portugal in general, and Ericeira specifically, are these beautiful blue and white tiles on the sides of buildings, and sometimes just as artwork, azulejos. And coming up on another building, another example of that. And you'll see this all over Portugal. Another example, not the typical blue and white, and a little more modern in design. And then coming up in this little patio, there's a full color rendition all tile work. Beautiful. I'm going to turn left here and come back where that van is going up the hill. Come here both because we get yet another view of the beautiful Atlantic Ocean from the edges of Ericeira. We're on the other side, as you can see, of the sea break. And this is what I wanted you to see. These beautiful little seats that have been built into the wall, inviting people to take a moment, sit, and just enjoy what's right here in front of them. Or as I like to say, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. So now I'm going to head to the right, back up that hill to where the van was. See you in a minute. So I was up there and I came down here. There's where the van was heading up. And here's another of the countless pastelerias where people can get their coffee and pastries and a few other things. We're going to head up this hill, continuing on to San Sebastian. Approaching the top of the hill. And a lovely, beautiful front garden that many people stop to photograph. As you can see why. Beautiful. Coming up here on the left is another example of the Ajou. Still working on the language. But more of this beautiful work. And up above us is yet another nearly to San Sebastian. Just beyond the yellow building on the left, we will turn left back toward the ocean. We are now in the area known as San Sebastian. Which is at the northern edges of Ericeira Villa. It is still a part of Ericeira. It's just a more specific location. And again, there's that view of the break. And if you look out beyond that crane, let's see if I can point to it. Right about there, I think. Somewhere in that area. It's hard to see through the fog. But that is Cabo da Roca, which is the westernmost point of the European continent, which means it is the nearest point from the European continent. Across there somewhere to the east coast of the United States and other coastlines of the Americas. Every time I stop, I'm just awed at how beautiful it is. So let's continue heading north and see a little bit more of the area known as San Sebastián. In a minute, we're going to take a look at that building. It looks something like a storage shed or a restroom or something. That one right there. At least that's what I thought it was the first time I saw it. Quite a lovely surprise. There's also a bench right here. It starts getting pretty windy as we come out on the point like this. We're looking in the direction of the area called Ribeira de Ilhas. See if I can point to it here. Just around that farthest point on the other side of that is Ribeira de Ilhas, which is the designated international surfing reserve. Also in Ericeira, at the very north edge of the official villa. Before we cross into the next town known as Ribamar. As we step out, there's a lovely little fountain, which is actually water coming straight out of the earth and draining into here and moving across this platform and ultimately draining out to the ocean. You may recognize this mural, Our Friendly Little Crab at San Sebastian. Let's head out to this overlook. I don't know about you, being near the waves, the sound, the energy, just always so soothing for me. Not a big surprise that I loved Santa Cruz, California, and I have now found what I call the Santa Cruz, California Portugal. What am I trying to say? Think, walk, film, and talk all at once. A man of many skills. So this is the beach access I told you about. Down at the bottom of those stairs. Take a right, follow those rocks, and maybe I can show you. I really have to watch my step here. Oh, you can't really see. Let's see. Ah, there we go. And then you follow that rock right on down to the sand. This beach access is fairly iconic. And you will see murals all over in Portugal. And we'll now head back up the stairs. There's another angle on that storage shed. I'm going to take a little bit of a look farther north. And very near here, right where that tent is, which is a temporary structure and currently a traveling library, there's a once or twice monthly outdoor arts, crafts, and foods market in that parking lot. Let's get another look at that gorgeous ocean. And as our final stop, let's take a look at that storage shed, or just the restroom. Let's find out. Certainly in a lovely location. Benches, benches everywhere with that view. As you can see, in the morning, we're fully in the shade, which is very comfortable with a cool breeze. Sun is hot. Okay, so let's go check this out. Oh my goodness. Imagine my surprise when I stepped inside this building and saw all of this. Pretty amazing. This is Ermida de São Sebastião. I believe Ermida means chapel, and São Sebastião is Saint Sebastian. You can see some people didn't like him very much. He's got 3 arrows in him. Another one of the many martyred saints of Catholicism. And then we head out into the beautiful Portuguese sun, looking at the mountains. I forgot to point out that somewhere right around there is, at the top of this ridge, I don't know how well you can see it, is the city of Sintra. Oh, and you can actually see the silhouette. Well, I can anyway. Just somewhere in this area. Of the Pena Palace, which you may have seen. It's another iconic feature of Portugal. It looks kind of like a Disneyland castle with lots of bright colors. So this concludes my walk through Ericeira, part 2. We've ended up in the area of São Sebastião.
ประชาชน
ใช่
เป็นบอกว่าเป็น